It's week 6 of the NFL. And
set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the #1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win like a good pitcher without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
Up past the 30, second down coming up. The numbers for Gibbs from last week: 16 carries and even 60 yards and a touchdown.
Well, to no one's surprise, he gets an early rep right there, and they've been playing their best ball this season as they built this winning streak. And that includes the ground game, where he's kept the offense productive and put them in position to win ball games. The question now is, can this defense that he's facing do what others haven't and finally put a stop to this streak?
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's a play that may get lost in the grand scheme of things, but one thing's for sure. You certainly don't want to go 3 and out to start the game. So that's a nice job of finding the right play call and coming up with a first down.
Goff. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 33. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now Goff. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. And he gets it down to the 32. On 4th down, on is Jake Bates for the Lions field goal. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. Bates' kick is good, and the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep a string of good games going right here.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 18 carries, 76 yards.
After the last game, they have plenty of reason to be confident in their running game. And even though they're facing a top 10 defense, they're not going to shy away from doing what they do best. Make them adjust to them. Make them stop what they do before they go to any type of a changeup.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Defensively, they rally the troops to force fourth down after that 7-yard pickup back on first. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt, and the Lions will take over. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll go again with Gibbs. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. Hey, look at this Packers defense. They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
That's good. For the Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Open man right side is St. Brown. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, here's Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Goff now looks to throw. That is caught. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. This to Jacobs on the toss right. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. Now a first carry here for their running back. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1 yard line. Jacobs is in. Touchdown, Packers. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Tim Patrick is he and the rest of the offense get set for the upcoming series. He's well on his way to 1,000 yards. Maybe pay that Charles. Pay attention to him?
Yeah, because remember, throwing the football, shredded defense quicker than anything else, because as soon as the catch is made, he still has the ability to, yards after catch, get downfield, gain even more, score touchdowns, all of that. This is going to be a lot of fun to watch as this progresses, to see how they defend him and how he changes up his game in order to try and keep getting open.
Goff now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Back to throw, Goff. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Goff now looking to throw. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
4 yards on the pickup.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. He'll get this one to Patrick. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 40.
That's good for the Lions. 1st down.
And off to Gibbs, headed right here. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The Lions in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they've come in on a nice run of recent form, 4 wins out of 5.
And last week was a bit of a nail-biter, a 3-point victory, but it's also the kind of game that reveals a team's true character. They fought all the way and came out victorious.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call, and they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
4th down to give to Gibbs. Nifty move. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11.
1st and 10.
Now Goff. Wide open receiver complete. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. The situation changes a bit now. 1st and goal from back at the 10. Here's Goff. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Packers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Love looking to throw it. Short throw. He's got Kraft. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 41 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up 1st downs.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. On third down, Lloyd. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline.
You see Tim Patrick as he and the rest of this offense get set for the upcoming series.
He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
They'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the second quarter. They'll fake the give. Now Goff.
And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And the Packers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. A nightmare of the first half for him. And that's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect...
Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. To pass, here's Jordan Love.
Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Love from the gun. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. 4th down, so they send out Trenton Gill.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taken in at the 22. A 40-yard punt, given 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And Detroit getting set to go now. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hand.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked off by Quay Walker.
And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Extra point from McManus is good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Lions on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Here's Goff.
To the sideline and incomplete. On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And it's fielded at the 34. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls, because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, That allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
2nd and 7. Here's Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 27-yard line. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Love. And Watson has it right side. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Love now. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. To throw now. Here's Love.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. After the interception, here's Goff.
That's into the hands of Khalif Raymond.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Here's Goff. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And into the end zone, it's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. McManus's point after is good. And the lead is up to 18 now. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Lions offense and Jared Goff set to take over once more. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3. I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
He's got right on the short throw. Room to maneuver at the 35.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Again, Goff. Wright's got it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. To throw is Goff. That is caught inside the 5. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Now Goff. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Lions are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Point after, right down the middle. And it makes the score 21-10.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
So here are the Packers now to take over.
They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Well, finds his receiver, Watson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call. And that flag accepted.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Throwing, Love. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A handoff. Jacobs running to the left.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Off the play fake, Love. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Now Love.
He finds his man complete. That's Reed. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10.
First down, Packers.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage.
Second down, Jacobs once more.
And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4.
72 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Working out of the gun, Love. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Jaden Reed.
His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Packers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Lions offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And it's been a rough night at the office for him.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a 1st down. And they'll send Williams in motion right. Goff. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw, Goff. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against.
let alone put points up on the board.
From the gun on third down, Goff.
This pass down the field for Gibbs.
And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line.
The Packers offense and running back Josh Jacobs set to take over once more.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
That one out wide and intercepted.
Picked off by DJ Reed. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. So quite a turn of events. This is first and goal from the 3. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Lions take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Now he's loose at the 40.
And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Back to throw. Love. He's going to wind up and air it out. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown.
Romeo Doubs.
30 yards.
And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is up to 18 now. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
He's got right on the short throw.
So the completion good for just 3. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
A give right side for Gibbs.
And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Here's Goff. Looking for right, and he finds him. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
That's good for the Lions.
Now a play fake, and it's Goff. Here's a diving catch right side.
And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
That's another Lions.
Now Goff. Complete to right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Brock Wright
from 13 yards out.
And the Lions are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. The Packers offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Love looking to throw it. And he's got his man on the out route. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And Jacobs, I don't think is going to get there. No. It appears they're going to mark him short of the first. On now is the Packers punter. They'll boot it away from about his 35. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. He's got right on the short throw. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. Goff now to throw.
He's got it complete to Gibbs.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Detroit Lions 1st down.
Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
Throwing again is Goff. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Lions.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Here's Goff.
Open man is Raymond. He's got it.
Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
Now it's Goff.
He's got right on the short throw.
And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers 16.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for the Lions.
And he fires one incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Gibbs straight ahead.
He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been
and he's going to go down. He's sacked back in the 24.
Out is Jake Bates to try the field goal.
He connected on his first, this from 41.
Bates' kick is good.
And that'll make this an 8-point game. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Their lead back down to one score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. Love, they go play action now. They throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football in the places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Strong run, but they get to him just beyond the 40. The offense on 3rd down tonight, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Over the middle, complete. That's Jacobs. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. On now is the Packers punter, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Goff.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Goff now looking to throw.
Going deep for Montgomery.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Play action. It's Goff.
Throw caught by Raymond.
And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 32-yard line. Goff now looks to throw. Into the hands of Patrick left side. An agile move and a nice gain, then dropped at the 25-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3.
In motion goes the tight end. Here's Goff. And his throw's going to be incomplete. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now they'll run it on the toss.
And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10
at their own 23. In motion, the tight end. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he's got his man in stride, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes the right read seemingly every time. And he's up in it after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. To throw is Goff. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. If you've been waiting all day for this Sunday nighter's been worth the wait. It's 3rd down here. Goff. It's complete to Williams. And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now Goff. And a quick throw here, that's complete. I don't know that those medium 5-ish yard gains are going to do it right now. Probably should have dropped it, right?
Yeah, that way you save more time on the clock. But I know receivers, they think they can catch it and break a tackle and turn it into a big gain.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
A 2-yard pickup.
Goff. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now it's Goff. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Here comes 2nd down at 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Goff now to throw. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Open man right side is St. Brown. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And a sight that's becoming familiar in this season. They remain undefeated, another win under their belt.
And they did it the way that they really want to. taking a knee at the end of the game. That means you have the ball, you're in control, you dictate the final part of this ball game, and they did exactly that.
And the clock rolls down to 0.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end on that last play, Charles.